Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Today I am going to show you what I did with my How to Kill a Kit with Style kits for May, the pages that I did and what I have left. So if you don't know, I do How to Kill a Kit with Style every month. I do it a little differently. I pull 4 of my old Close to My Heart collections and I try to use them up. They are in a large plastic tub that's really kind of in the way, but I don't have anywhere else to put it, and so I'm trying to get them used up. So I will start with the Zoe collection. This is what I have left. I still have some of the enamel glitter duos. I still have some of the stickers and the other compliments. I will save a few of these compliments, but a lot of them were numbers and days of the week and stuff, and I'm probably not going to save those. I don't know why there's a random piece of gray. I had 2 sticker sheets. This is what I have left. I'll probably save these. Again, that's what I have left. I have no full sheets of pattern paper, which is how I consider a kit killed. I have cardstock scraps. I have white, a little bit of gray, some of the sorbet, a little bit of the glacier blue, and then for pattern paper, I have the polka dot with the houndstooth on the back. I have this piece of arrow with little triangles on the back. I will keep these papers. I like them. I like the colors. So I will keep what's left of it. Let me show you. I think I did 2 pages with this one. 3 pages with this one. So this one is my mom and I on senior trip. It's like the first day. I try to document like day 1, day 2, all that kind of stuff. We first had breakfast before we left and headed out to pick up the girls. They were at church camp, so we picked them up to head out to Austin. So you can see I did add a little bit of wood veneer on this one. And there's the glitter gems. This was a May I Scrap Lift You, day 14. This is the page I scrap lifted. This does not have a process video. So another one I did is this, and this was for Scrappa Sketch number 172, which was May 9th. These are my kids and their cousin on the streets in Nashville. There was a balloon artist, I guess you would call him, and he made them all swords, and so they were sword fighting. I added a little bit of wood veneer, and I added some freckled fawn chipboard and some freckled fawn enamel dots. I used some stamping on the back. I don't know if this has a process video or not because I can't remember what it was for. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyway, so this might have a process video. It might not. I can't remember. Anyway, so that's that one. And then the last one I did was for 52 weeks of favorite everyday photos. These are pictures of 2 of my speechies and their trophies. They always took selfies when they were taking my picture because they are goofy. This is my helper. I took a cut file, colored it up. So I added the cut file. I added some flair. And that's all that I added on this one. And I told you what it was for, but it was also a May I Scrap Lift You day 26. So there's kit number 1. Kit number 2 was this special one called Happy Times. It was a seasonal special. I struggled with this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So let me show you what I have left. I had no embellishments that went with that, so I had to pull embellishments. Cardstock, I have a little piece of white, a little piece of green. I think that's a little piece of blue, maybe. Yep. Oh, this, nope. So that's the only cardstock I had left. For pattern paper, I have a whole bunch of zip strips and things like this. So I have a whole bunch of small ones. I have a little bit of this yellow stripe on one side, and it was a very gray, where it goes from green to blue. You know what I'm talking about? See, like that. So I have a little bit of that. I'm trying to... Then I had this floral. This is, I didn't have very much of it left, and on the back was a polka dot. I had this gold foiling. On the back was just a solid. I had this gold foiling stripe. It's so hard to look at. Oh, here's another piece of the floral, and it's just white on the back. I had this blue and white stripe with this variated on the back. I have this blue and white floral with this. So I do not have any full sheets left. I will be getting rid of most of this. Like I said, I struggled using this, especially the foil. When I first started, I loved all the foiled papers and glitter papers. Now I'm like, nope, they find them very hard to use. So that's all that's left of that kit. And I did 2 pages with that one. This one, I'm sure it's really hard to see because I use that gold stripe. This is me and the 2 other sponsors at Disney World. We were there during the Flower and Garden Festival. So this is Miss Piggy, and we're all doing her little hand wave. This was a Paper Issues scrap lift from May 4th. I used some Vicki Boutin. I pulled in some florals. I pulled in some acrylics, and I think, I thought this was for something. I'm pretty sure this has a process video, but I don't remember what it's for. But anyway, so there's that one. The other one I did, it was for a Sketches in Time May 1st. This is my niece and her cousin, so that's why their pictures are covered up. I cut some circles out, added some acrylic, added some puffy hearts from Freckled Fawn, some doodle pops, and some flair, and some of those tickets. Those are in the other one too. They're from Jen Hadfield. And so there's that one. There's a process. I think this was a 52 weeks of favorite photos. Okay, so that's all that's left of that one. Next up, I have my holiday one, and I really used it up. I do not have much of this left at all, as you can see. Okay, for embellishments, I have a few of the acetate pieces. I will probably keep those. This sticker sheet is all used up. This one just has the snowflakes and stars. I'll keep that. For paper, I have this little bit of chocolate cardstock. For pattern paper, I have a little bit of this one with the red on the back. I have a zip strip, a couple of zip strips. And then I have this blue paper with the chevron on the back. That's all I have of this one. I told you, I used this one up. So the pages I did for this one. This was a May I Scrap Lift You Day 25 State Goddess. I cut some film strips here and here. I did have just this little bit of this glitter trim that was in the kit too, so I put those down. I pulled in some of the Close to My Heart gold glitter gems, and I pulled in some flair because flair was my challenge, my weekly product challenge. I don't know if you can see it, but I did some stenciling with the stars. So there's that one. The other one I did was for Scrap Lift Crafternoon. This was the page we lifted. It was also for Christmas in May. These are the Christmas ornaments I bought in New York City when we went in 2021. I stamped some stars from a Vicky Bouton stamp and fussy cut them out. I used some red enamel dots, kind of enamel dots. Here's some of the stickers. I did add these stickers from Freckled Fawn. So there's that one. So I would say I killed that kit. And here is the one kit that I did not kill. And I knew I wouldn't when I made this, or when I pulled this kit, because I've had it for 10 years and I don't know that I had ever used it before this. These are hard to use. So let me show you the embellishments I have left. I have these enamel gems. I have a few of the vellum and the chipboard. I probably will not keep these. I have a few stickers. That and that, I probably won't keep those. Cardstock, I have purple. I have this wine colored, let's see what color. The purple is eggplant. This, oh, that's not cardstock. This is pomegranate. And then this is poppy. I have some full sheets of cardstock left. I have a piece of desert sand and another piece of pomegranate. For pattern paper, I have a zip strip, or a couple of zip strips. I have this leaf, and it's the polka dot on the back. I have quite a bit of it left. I have the chevron, and it has this on the back. There's some more zip strips. I have this leafy bit, leafy and swirls, and here's why I didn't kill the kit. One whole piece of that left. I probably am not going to keep it either, because I don't know. I don't know if it's the color. I don't know what it is. I think these dark colors like this just are not my colors. Not to scrapbook with anyway. But I did 2 layouts using it. So I did this one. This was day 28 of May I Scraplift You, and it was also Rediscover Your Stash. The challenge was florals. I added some flair because that was my personal challenge. And I added this cut file that says fun for all the family. And did the gems. I did a little mixed media. So there's that one. And I did this one. It was a Scraplift Crafternoon. This was the page we were scraplifting. Here is my page. I did some stamping and stenciling. I added a film strip from 49 and Market. I added some florals, and I added a wood veneer. And some of these are rub-ons too from 49 and Market. And this is some of my family at my grandma's funeral back in December. So that's it, guys. I did 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 layouts. And I only didn't kill one kit, but I knew, like I said, I knew I wasn't going to kill that kit from the beginning because it's not my kit, not my kind of kit. But anyway, so I think I did pretty good. Stay tuned. Tomorrow you will see my 4 new kits, and I'll walk you through them, and we'll see what we can do next month. Thank you so much for joining me. Go check out everybody else as they wrap up their How to Kill a Kit with Style May kits. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.